Good morning.
Morning, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Excited to hear about.
It's all kicking off, isn't it?
It's all kicking off, mate. Yeah, so come like buses.
I know. When everyone was putting that on the group the other day, you said that look, Toby was like, "Oh, I don't want to jinx it," and I was like, "Oh, I need to tell you anyway, but I'm not putting it on the group
Too late for putting it
just
in the
in
group.
case." But yeah, well, you could do it, but I was like, "Oh God, what if it goes wrong?"
It
No, it
goes
won't.
wrong.
It won't.
It goes wrong.
I'm all
Yeah.
good now.
Yeah, good, good. How you feeling about everything then?
I'm good. I've got like loads of questions
That's not
in
like
terms.
you.
Yeah. Normally I just talk at you, don't I?
It's fine.
What else have I got? Oh, like key management. How many keys are issued? Again, worth just writing
Oof,
that in
keys.
there.
Yeah, tricky one. So you need to get a key safe if there isn't one already.
Yeah.
And you're probably going to need a set per person, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's three. I don't know if
Yeah.
there's front door, back door key as well.
There is a front door, although they haven't got, you would kind of generally go in from the back door because that's where the parking and that is,
Okay.
but I don't think they've got a car, they haven't got cars over here.
Okay.
So if they were getting a taxi to and from work, because it's about a 6, 7 minute taxi drive,
Mm.
then probably back door.
Yeah.
But I
Okay.
suppose I
Well,
should
you're gonna
probably
need
get in
a
one for
set
each.
of three, one each, and then you're
Yeah,
gonna need obviously one for yourself as well.
yeah,
So you need four sets of keys. So if you've
yeah,
already got, if the landlord's gonna give you one set, then you need to basically get them cut
yeah.
another three times, and you keep the main set.
Yep. So notice period with,
Mhm.
oh, well, I suppose with this one then, you'll just say the 12 month, then the rolling month for month. Would you then, like when you're doing the company agreement
Mhm.
for us to the landlord, you
Yeah.
then say we would pay this, that, and the other. Is it different when you're doing it like this?
Well,
Obviously, it's them paying me, it's the other way
yeah,
around.
yeah,
Isn't
but you still want them to know that, like, obviously they've committed to the year, but if they
it?
wanted to leave at some point at the end of that period, you'd still like to have a couple months
Yeah.
head start. So it would still be good to have a notice period in there for them.
Would you just do like a 1 month or 2 month?
The more time you have, the better to get it
Yeah.
on the market, really. So I'd say 2 months,
Yeah. Okay.
just so you can then try and get more people in and you're still getting the
Yeah.
rent paid.
Yeah. 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 What's included in the rent? Yeah, I've got that. Obviously, oh yeah, so just put that that's already in there actually, so that's fine. And so is it worth obviously just writing in there about the cleaning services, the frequency that you go in and clean
Yeah,
it?
yeah, I think so. Just to let them know that's going to be happening.
Yeah,
And if you didn't turn up, it's still good for them to know that you will be or someone will be popping their head in every now and again. Just,
yeah.
keep them in, make sure they're looking after it well.
Do you tend to offer that on a weekly or bi-weekly basis?
I think weeklies are maybe a bit too much. I think bi-weekly is probably
Yeah.
more than
Oh,
reasonable.
good.
Yeah.
Gets me off the hook once a week.
Yeah, I think you need to do it once a week. Sometimes not much happens in that time.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
once a month's fine.
And again, is it down to the individual? Is it down to me to wash their bed sheets?
Well,
How does this work? So I
it
was like, should
depends.
I be stripping their bed? Or do I
Yeah,
say to them,
I
every
mean,
2 weeks, take your bed covers off and I'll do it for you? Or I'm like, you're grown men, you can do it yourself.
you could have a system. Some people use like a couple of the other people that I had a chat with the other day who are in the program. They use like a third party linen service.
Hmm.
Um, so the lads will strip the beds themselves and then leave them in a wash basket or whatever, and then a third party comes and collects them, takes them, washes them, brings them back. There's that option. I don't know, there's dry cleaners, I guess, as well.
See, I'll be doing it. I'll be doing all that.
Yeah, yeah, but then
So,
some people might not necessarily want their rooms clean. Some lads are like that. Some lads just want to like, in which case you
yeah.
could just do the communal areas.
Yeah, see, that was another question actually. When you say cleaning, do you just
It's
say
mainly
communal
communal.
areas?
Yeah, it's mainly communal. Yeah, I think it's best to set the tone and just say communal for now.
Hmm.
And you'd like to think that they should look after themselves a bit more and like
Well, yeah.
wash their own stuff, but like buy them all the detergent and things that they need and
Yeah, true. Yeah.
sure, wash your own sheets. Like,
Yeah.
You were paying 20
I
up
just didn't
20.
know what the level of
Yeah, of
expectation was.
course, of
I mean,
course.
this is great. Look, if all I've got to do is go in every 2 weeks and clean the bathroom, the
Or
kitchen,
you thought
and
you were going
clean
to be on
the
your hands
stairs,
and
I'm
knees
laughing.
grafting every week. No, you don't need to be doing
Right,
that
that's
much.
good. So I'll just put that
Bi-weekly
in then,
communal.
just say cleaning services of communal areas bi-weekly. Just leave it at
Yeah,
that.
yeah. They're grown
Appreciate
men,
it.
right? So they should
Yeah.
be able to like
Yeah.
split their bed every couple of weeks or week and throw it in
Yeah.
the washing machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
just get them everything they need, right? So if they need to have like somewhere to hang the sheets or, like
Yeah.
give them the detergent, just give them a good head start. But like,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know,
I suppose because obviously I'll meet them there, go around the property with them, and I'll just be like, "This is your washing
yeah,
liquid.
literally.
Like, you
Yeah.
know the drill."
You know the drill. Look after
I mean,
yourself.
I'd like to think if they're contract managers, it doesn't necessarily mean whether you're young or old, like some men are just filth bags,
Some
aren't
men are
they?
filth bags, but you'd like to think that they should be able to.
Between three of them, you hope one might.
One might be a bit of a neat freak and
Yeah.
like kick the other one's ass basically and make them
Yeah,
do
yeah,
other
yeah.
guys like wash your sheets, like tidy up
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yourself type of thing. So yeah, just do the communal and tell them how to live if they don't know how to live already,
Yeah.
remind
I
them to.
suppose the good thing is I can kind of have a peek in their rooms when I go and clean, can't I? And
Yeah,
if it's
yeah,
disgusting,
yeah.
I
And
can
just
be
by
like,
them knowing that, that might make them just think, oh, okay, like have a bit of pride, though it's a bit
yeah,
embarrassing, like living in an
yeah,
absolute shithole.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, if they haven't made their bed, it will annoy me. I know that.
Yeah, but
I've got
again,
that with the covers.
yeah, yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Um, so if they cause minor damage, should this be going in there as well?
Yeah,
You know, if
yeah,
the company, if the subtenants, I suppose, cause any minor damage,
yeah.
they are
And it will be
responsible for this.
deducted. Yeah, and it will be
Yeah,
deducted from the second month rent that they
right.
get back at the end of the term. And that's what the inventory is for. And the first video that you take when it's all furnished, which
Yeah.
you can send to
So
them.
you'd call it that second month's rent rather than the deposit.
Yeah, I think that's probably a better way of doing it. Um, yeah, I think that'd be the best thing to call it.
Okay. Oh, and then there was something else I read that said like reporting processes for maintenance issues. Like, is it worth writing that in there?
I mean,
If they've got
they're
a
gonna
problem.
message you, aren't they?
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. It's
They're
pretty.
gonna
I'd probably
WhatsApp
just
you.
maybe set up a WhatsApp group with them or
Yeah,
something.
that's probably
Say, any
best.
problems, let me know.
Yeah, just put it in a group, and within
Yeah,
24 hours, I'll get back to you, and we will instruct someone to come and fix it.
yeah.
24 to 48 hours is pretty
Hmm.
standard.
So would you put that in the contract as such or not? You don't
Um,
feel the need to necessarily do that?
I wouldn't necessarily feel the need, but you could do just to make yourself feel more
Hmm.
reassured about it. Just, I guess the more information, the better, I guess.
Oh, that's the rest. That's all my questions.
You're all done. No way.
I'm done.
I thought we had way more than that.
Oh, so did I. I was like, oh, it's a blank page.
Well, I'm sure more will pop up.
There will be more. So what
There will
I'll do
definitely
is
be more.
because I was starting to look through the agreement and I was like, oh
Mhm.
God, well that's different. That's because it's like the
Yeah,
opposite end of it, isn't it? I was like, well,
yeah,
I don't know if I need to keep that in or take that
yeah,
out or
yeah. It's very generic though, those contracts, and like,
yeah.
yeah, you can alter them and amend them how you see fit. You're the person in charge here in terms of like they're they're privileged to be getting this accommodation at this price really
Hmm.
from you. So you can kind of amend it how you want it to be in your favor. Um, but yeah, we haven't really ever really had anything go wrong when you're working directly with a company and they're housing
Yeah, I
you.
think
Fingers
it's almost
crossed.
like you've got a bit of an extra layer of protection there,
Yeah,
haven't you?
yeah, they're a business, right? So
Yeah.
they're going to want it to be ran smoothly, and they're just happy that they've
Mhm.
got their staff
Yeah.
accommodated for less than what they were paying, basically.
Yeah. I kept going over that. I was like, oh,
I
I've
could have
probably
got
saved them about 500 or 600 quid.
yeah,
Which
yeah,
I knew that before, but then I was just then getting so
yeah.
like
That's fine.
nervous.
We've done that before in the past where we weren't sure about pricing, and we've tried to make it as low as possible just to
Mm.
get them in, and
Because
then
you're scared that they're then going to say no.
yeah, of course.
And also, like I was thinking, if I went in at 2.7,
Mm,
2.8, whatever,
mm.
and they said no, I'd feel a bit. I think when it's the other way, when you're kind of bartering with the landlords
Yeah,
and you start with a low rent, you go up. But when
yeah,
you then go into the opposite end,
yeah, yeah.
and you're saying, oh, all right, then I'll come down a little bit. It's like, well, you were obviously just being greedy before
Yeah,
then. Do you know what I mean? It's a
yeah,
bit
of
of a,
course.
it's a different end of the scale,
Course.
isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I think you're pretty much there or thereabouts with the price. Like we're talking about maybe 50, £100 extra, maybe you could have got.
Yeah,
But in the long term, they might be there for another couple of years. They might extend at the end of the year just because the price is so good, it's
yeah,
things and roundabouts.
yeah, of course it
Six
is.
fifty,
And
seven
it
hundred
is,
pounds still great for your first deal.
yeah.
Like
And I
you've got,
know that it's kind of it's minimal as long as everything runs smoothly, but it's
yeah,
minimal effort. I haven't then got to be in and out, making sure it gets back on
no,
booking.com,
not
doing
at
any of
all.
that. But you know what? I keep hearing more and more horror stories about HMOs. When I when I met the estate agent at the property the other day,
Hmm.
she was saying, "Oh, we used to manage HMOs." She said, "But it was just too much hassle and it was worse." She said, "We'd
Yeah,
get people ringing, going, he's nicked my food out the
yeah,
fridge,
it
he
gets like
smoked
that.
my weed."
It
I
gets like
think
that.
like, and she was like, "It's just not worth it." And I
It's
was
very
like,
much
"Oh,
if you can find what you found, that's what you need to be doing. And obviously, like,
yeah,
or like what Wes is doing with the council paying,
mm,
you know, or like what we've done with the shipping engineer guys and
yeah,
people that are already together.
yeah,
That
yeah,
is the perfect model for it, um, because you don't get any of this bickering going on. When you're
mm,
filling a house with four individual people
yeah,
from different walks of life,
exactly.
it's
It's
tricky.
potentially a recipe for disaster, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, and then I think you have to be patient to find the right type of people. But with rent to rent, if you've guaranteed the rent and you've got the keys and you're paying, oftentimes you're not that patient, right? Because the
Mm,
clock's ticking.
yeah,
When you get to own them and you have more rent to rents, I guess down the line you can be a bit more patient because you're making money from the other ones, so you can wait a
yeah,
few weeks.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
When you're on your first few, it's like, right, I've got to fill this, and the first person who gives you the money, you take it, and then
yeah.
yeah, problems can happen. So yeah, it's just one of them things,
Thing is, it's because I think, right, okay, well, you can go on and find another one, but then also there's these two big building sites that are happening in Stevenage at the
Hmm.
minute. And yeah, the one that I went and see again the other day, he said they'll be there till about mid 27. The other ones said they'd be there for about 2, 3 years.
Hmm.
So I think once that's gone, once those two massive building projects have gone, I mean, there probably will be more that come up,
There will be.
but Stevenage isn't huge.
Yeah.
So then
Yeah.
I'm like, do you then look a little bit, do you look further afield, like, or do
Yeah.
you look somewhere else? Because it's all well and good then taking on a property for 3 years, but then if that work or the construction work starts to dry up,
Yeah.
you've got a few houses and then you're struggling to fill them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
You've
mean, I
got
know it's not just
constantly.
contractors,
No, it's
but
not just
that
contractors, but you've got to
I think
constantly.
that seems to be a good road to go down though,
Oh,
like
definitely. Yeah, you
hey,
can build your
yeah.
business on those people, and you can have a good few years making some good
Mm,
money and build your business up. But that's why you need to be obviously saving the money and then buying your own as well with the profits,
yeah,
hopefully as well.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
there'll always be.
I will not be spending it. It will be sitting there.
Yeah, good. That's what you should do, and then use it as a nest egg to start buying at some
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
but there'll always be new contractors coming for different jobs,
Mm,
like the guys that are building the railways in Wales. I mean, that wasn't happening a couple of years ago, but then now it's happening now, and now we've got
yeah,
new houses filled with those same type of railway workers. So there's always something being built. I
yeah,
think you
yeah,
just got to be
true.
tapped into what's happening and just going around to the hotels, looking at the work vans, trying to get the contact information from the
Yeah,
contractor companies, and just being
yeah,
proactive
yeah.
with it. Never like resting on your laurels and being like, right,
No.
job's done, they're in there for the year, I can
Oh,
sort it
yeah,
out.
no, definitely not. Because
You
you've
need
got to
to
be on to the next one, haven't you?
Yeah, you got to be on to the next one, and you got to be looking for more people like what you found. Like what you've been doing is great, going and speaking to site managers and building sites and things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's if you do that once a month, once every other month, you'll be always have a lead
Mm.
coming in. So just keep doing that stuff, and you'll be fine.
Cool. Okay. What I'll do then is I'll finish writing all that company let agreement up.
Hmm.
Do you mind if I then just email it over to you,
Of course,
just to quickly run over it
yeah,
before
of
I send
course,
it to the company?
of course. That's absolutely fine.
I think that is it. Yeah, yeah. So I'll get this written up and then yeah, just
Yeah, send it
um
over.
write
Send it
over if
over.
it's
And it
okay.
sounds like you're looking at the 10th of November. Did you say when they're going to move in?
Yeah, well, the current tenants leave on the 24th, 25th, I think,
Of
so
October.
of October. I'm going
Yeah.
to meet the landlord there that Saturday afternoon,
Okay.
just to have a walk round,
Yeah.
obviously work out what needs painting. He's
Hmm.
actually away the week after, but he said he's still going to get his lads in there to paint.
Yeah.
So what I was then going to say to him was, obviously if he's in there for that week,
Hmm.
then the week after, if I could have that as a week to set up, and then I start paying him from the
Yeah.
10th as well.
Yeah, that would be ideal. If you could
Yeah,
line it
that
up like that, that'd be great.
that was kind of what I was planning on. And then I've
Yeah.
got a week to fly
Furnish it.
around, buy furniture.
Furnish it. Get.
Actually, I'm going to pick up a bed today.
Oh, there you go then. Furnish it.
I'm not, but well, if I can get away with it, I won't buy anything new. But I
No.
like new stuff. Like,
Yeah. But
it
remember,
won't
it's
be
not
shit.
for you. You're not living there.
Yeah,
So
exactly. But oh no, I can't have rubbish stuff.
no, don't have rubbish
I've
stuff. Make
been,
it nice, but
oh, I
just
will,
don't
100%. I
go
won't be having crap stuff.
don't go too crazy at the same time.
No, no. And actually, that's what I was going to say to you. So because I know I've got these lot going in, I'm a
Mm.
little bit short on time.
Hmm.
Obviously, I'll go in. He's freshly painted it.
Hmm.
Shall I just keep it really simple for now? And
Hmm.
then once they've moved out, or once I know they're moving out,
Yeah.
then kind of go to town a little bit more on all the accessories and stuff to
Yes.
then take the photos for booking.com.
Yes.
I just think there's no
You
point
don't
in
need
doing
to,
that
you
now, is
really don't
there?
need to go over the top. Like
No.
they're already committed to it, and
Yeah.
the price you're charging them is a lot less than what they're paying in a hotel, right? So
Yeah.
as long as there's beds, there's pillows, there's bedding, the
Yeah.
basics, we've got a
Yeah.
furniture
Yeah.
list inside the program that you can pretty much copy, but don't need
Yeah.
to go over the top with like the fake plants and all this stuff.
No, I wasn't gonna because I just thought, what's the point? They're not going to appreciate a fake
No,
booking.
no. Bed,
And
pillows,
that's
bedside
for the
table.
staging, isn't it? And it's
Yeah.
just not necessary right now. So
Necessarily. You've skipped that,
yeah,
fortunately, which is great because you can move on to the
yeah,
next now.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
absolutely.
yeah, don't go over the top. Just give them what they need.
Also, when you obviously I will be doing Wi-Fi for them.
Hmm.
Do you include any kind of TV like Netflix or anything like that in there? I was just going to be like
Question.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I think just Wi-Fi is
Anymore?
fine.
Yeah,
Let them crack on. If they want to use,
yeah,
then they can sign into their own account.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You've done really well, honestly. Like
yeah.
that margin you've made is more than good enough for your
Mm,
first one.
yeah,
Like I said,
yeah. I
other
need to
people are
not be
settling for
greedy.
a lot less.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
to have like a group that already know each other that are going to be in there
yeah,
for long term, you smashed it out of the park. Just get
yeah.
them in, get it done,
You
and
can get
we
on to
can
the
move
next
on.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's not going to take up my time, is it?
No, which
Then I
means
can
we
just
can spend that
concentrate.
time hunting on the other ones, and you've at least
Yeah.
got proof of concept now. So you can say, well,
So what do you think then? If this guy comes back to me about this HMO, I'm starting to get a bit cold feet about HMOs.
really?
Yeah, because I've just heard not loads, but like the woman was saying the other day as well.
Yeah.
No, there was someone saying that he'd been shot by someone else. Apparently, it was a little BB gun, and she's like, just all that, just childish
Yeah.
shit.
But you could be better than most other people that do them. You could be more particular and
Yeah,
may even find another group of people like what you found. So
true.
I wouldn't write it off at all. Don't listen to other
Okay.
people's horror stories. They're just projecting their bad
Yeah, maybe.
experiences. You would do
Yeah.
it better than most people.
Okay.
And
I'll see what he comes back with next week.
yeah, see what happens. You're
Yeah.
in a good position.
Yeah. Cool. All right then, Luke. Oh, yeah, I'll email this stuff over at some point today.
Yes.